Good evening, Packfiller. We are deep into January, which means the Pro Peloton is kicking off the season at the Tour Down Under in Australia. For those of you who've never watched it, the Tour Down Under is the cycling equivalent of a preseason friendly. Everyone's trying to look good, but nobody's really trying to win until the last 500 meters. Mostly just pros getting sunburned and complaining about jet lag. But the big story this week, the UCI's war on socks is finally over. That's right. After years of meticulously measuring sock height, checking for illegal aero ridges, and generally making sure cyclists don't gain a 0.0001 watt average on their ankles, the UCI has thrown in the towel. But you know why? Because they realized nobody actually cared. The casual viewer is not sitting at home thinking, wow, that guy's socks are illegally high. This race is ruined. They're thinking, who is that guy? Why is he wearing that horrible kit? Is that a kangaroo? This marks a pivotal moment. The UCI has finally admitted defeat in the most powerful force in professional cycling, fashion. Expect to see riders looking like they're wearing compression tights that got cut off at the quad. It's basically a new world of ankle coverage, and I, for one, welcome our new sock overloads. Let's go to the news desk for the stories breaking this week. First off, a major manufacturer, who shall remain nameless but rhymes with Schmervello, has issued a call on a batch of their flagship carbon frames. Reports indicate that the frames were too light, too stiff, and apparently too prone to spontaneously disintegrating under the sheer pressure of existing. The press release states, riders may experience an unanticipated increase in material disassembly. In other words, your $12,000 bike just might turn into a pile of expensive dust halfway up your favorite climb. But on the bright side, it's a great weight-saving strategy. Breaking news from the Pro Peloton, Simon Yates has officially announced his retirement effective immediately. After over a decade of Grand Tour stage wins and both his Giro d'Italia and a Vuelta a España title, Simon is hanging up his impossibly small, extra small team kit. It's a bittersweet moment. Mostly bitter for his twin brother, Adam, who now has to face the fact that he's politically known as the last known Yates in the Peloton. But let's talk about the real challenge facing Simon, entering his civilian life. This man, who has spent an entire adult life weighing 128 pounds, he has the upper body strength of an underfed praying mantis. Who's going to open jars for him? What's going to happen when he has to carry 2 grocery bags at once? His arms might actually detach from his torso. We wish him the best, but be warned. The scariest thing in the world is a freshly retired Grand Tour winner showing up at your local Tuesday night group ride just to spin the legs. Lock your Strava segments, folks. Meanwhile, across the Northern Hemisphere, winter training continues. This is the time of year when cyclists ask themselves profound philosophical questions like, is this pain helping me, or am I just developing frostbite on my nipples? I saw a guy on Strava yesterday who rode 100 miles in 5-degree weather. His ride description was just, why? And you know what? Fair question. We suffer through this so we can say, you call this cold? I rode 5 hours in that last week and my snot froze to my face. It's a badge of honor and a clear indicator of mental instability. And finally, a new professional stage race has been announced. The TikTok Grand Prix. This event will feature teams of social media influencers competing for the most viral content. Points will be awarded for fastest time on a segment, most aesthetically pleasing latte art, and a bonus for any mid-race unboxing of sponsored protein bars. The organizers say it brings cycling to a new audience. I say it brings avocado toast and filtered content to the Peloton. And now for our deep dive tonight. I want to talk about something crucial to every cyclist. The mental game. Specifically, our collective need to lie about suffering. We all have that friend, the one who comes back from a brutal ride, eyes glazed over, and says, yeah, it was pretty chill. I was just spinning the legs. Chill? Steve, I saw your heart rate data. You were briefly clinically dead. That wasn't chill. That was an out-of-body experience where you debated the meaning of existence with a squirrel. This isn't just bravado. It's a core component of cycling culture. We actively seek out pain. We pay money to enter events where the objective is to push our bodies to the brink. And then when it's over, we downplay it. Why? Because if we admitted how much it actually hurt, we'd have to sell our bikes and take up golf. So next time when you're out there absolutely dying on a climb, remember, the lie isn't for your friends. The lie is for you. So you'll be dumb enough to do it again tomorrow. Ride safe, fly well, and don't forget to upload. Good night.